talk to you about a couple of cool features in Squarespace that I really appreciate. And one of those, custom video thumbnails, doesn't sound very exciting, but Squarespace has allowed us to put a really neat twist on it that I want to show you. So let's take a look at my Squarespace site. When we last left, I had this beautiful wide cover page and one button to view my work, but I wanted to add a way to give people a reason to come back to my site again and again. So I've set up a blog. Now, setup might be a little bit strong of a word when you're talking about Squarespace because it's just a couple of clicks. Let me show you how I did that. I went into Pages and I clicked this plus sign right here and said, give me a blog. And then I dragged it into my area and I had a blog. So a blog page by default is set up for you to create new posts very easily. And I've started this post about the Aurora Borealis in Vermont. Earlier in March, it was awesome. There was a strong enough solar flare that I thought we'd have a chance to see some stuff, so we headed out. And this is a little bit of information about that, and we did get to see it, and that was, for Christina and I, our first time seeing the Aurora Borealis. It was pretty awesome. One of the things that I captured while we were watching it was a time lapse that I've thrown up on YouTube. And, you know, it's interesting. Again, I'm quite excited with it because it was my first time ever doing anything like this with the Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, so that's exciting. And I'd like to share this as part of this blog right here, and Squarespace makes it incredibly easy. Well, I need to edit this blog. I just click the edit button. Now when I'm in it, I get these little teardrop, and I can click on one of them to add in content. Tons and tons of different content in here. Selling a product, directly linking to that product, or on Amazon, it's all in there, but I want to click video. So I've got a video block in here, and I just need to go get this little URL, copy it, and paste it into this spot. And it loads it up. And I have to say that this thumbnail that's coming over from YouTube is hideous. It is so pixelated, so oversaturated. I'm not quite sure why. If we look back here, that's not what we're getting. So I don't know where that's coming from. And I have to be honest, I found fairly frequently that YouTube's thumbnail system is not the best. And I could upload a custom thumbnail here and it may work. It may pull it over there. But again, what I found more often than not is custom thumbnails posted onto YouTube, work nicely on YouTube, but don't always show up in other places as quickly or ever if I want them to. So I'm not going to bother with a custom thumbnail here. I'm going to bother with it over here. And I've got this nice little box right here, add a thumbnail for this video. And so I've got this folder of Squarespace, and I've got this nicer picture that I can click open. It's going to pull this up. It's going to resize it to fit nicely inside this window. And then I'm going to say use custom thumbnail. There we go. That looks much more like what somebody is about to get when they watch this video. You want to make sure that the thumbnail represents at least somewhat what they're about to get. That's cool. And they've put the little play button on there so you know, and you can put in whether there's a caption and all that stuff. So easy to do. But I was browsing around the other day and I noticed that the New York Times had a thumbnail that was animated. It was a GIF. I downloaded it and said, hey, this is an animated GIF. I wonder if Squarespace will support that. They do. So I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to click add a thumbnail, and you saw how quickly it went back to the other one. And I'm going to grab this Aurora cover.gif. Well, let me do a quick view. This is what it looks like. Now, I'll be honest, I don't love the design, but this is what I came up with fairly quickly. One, to kind of keep the file size down, because you don't want to animate the whole movie. One, to give away what you're about to show, and two, your file size is going to be very large. So I just want to kind of give people a little peek and a kind of a window into the bigger picture. So we're going to grab that, and it's going to upload, and it'll take a second longer because it is a 2.4 megabyte file. So if you were creating a whole page of videos, you'd want to be very careful in the way that you use this. But look, it just works. Squarespace says, hey, it's a GIF, it's an animated GIF. We know what to do with that. Here it is. That looks awesome. It looks like it's still processing and resizing, but since I've got custom thumbnail clicked there and everything else looks good, it looks good. Yeah, there we go. And now I can click save up here in this corner. And here it is. And I can click play, and then the video will start loading and playing. That is awesome. So that's animated GIFs used as custom thumbnails in Squarespace. One of the other things that I love about Squarespace and blogging, I said this is a strong reason for people to come back to your website, especially photographers, when we have these kind of more static galleries. Somebody's looked at it and said, okay, I've seen that. But a blog with behind the scenes posts, your favorite images and why you love it or what you'd improve on next time, open yourself up, talk about those things, gives people a strong reason to come back, and this blogging platform is frictionless. It removes all of the, oh, I got to worry about resizing this image or getting this content in there. It makes it so easy. One of the other ways that it's really easy is that on Android and iOS, they have apps that will allow you to quickly blog right from your device and supports inserting images. So you got a Wi-Fi enabled camera, send a couple nice pictures to your phone, and from your phone straight to the Squarespace blogging platform. I really appreciate that. But wait, there's one more thing. I just want to mention this because it's really important. Photographers with nice galleries, you want to make sure that they are mobile ready. Google is changing their algorithms, and sites that do not rank high on the mobile friendliness list are going to be pushed down lower. The amount of traffic I see on my website from people browsing on tablets and mobile devices is huge. And Google gives you a really nice tool to check it. You can just Google mobile friendly test. You plug in your URL you're working with, hit analyze, and look, awesome. This Squarespace site of mine is mobile friendly. So that was just a quick look at a couple cool tools in Squarespace. Blogging, do it. Use these tools to create and post regularly to get people to come back to your site with some reoccurrence. If you are interested in checking out Squarespace and you haven't already, take a moment. There's a link right down below this video, squarespace.com/Toby. 10% off your first order, but you don't even have to worry about orders. First 2 weeks are completely free, and there's none of that put in your credit card and we're gonna start charging you the second that 2 weeks is up. No, it is up to you to say whether or not you're gonna wanna continue. That's how sure they are of how good their service is, that you will give them money. The conversion rate of people that try out their service and move on to paying customers is incredibly high. And there's a reason for that. They offer awesome tools. If you've got any questions about Squarespace, just leave a comment right down below. Thanks for watching.